Tiger Ford Show, where every single weekday I give you a fix that you can start using to get in the best shape of your life starting today. And we're also going to work out together all in less than 15 minutes. It is Motivation Monday, and if you've ever found yourself lacking motivation or wondering what you can do about that, then you're in luck because today is exactly what you've been waiting for. We are going to unpack motivation and what it is and what it isn't, and how to get it if you don't have it. And of course, we're going to kick off this show the
10,
same way that we
9,
kick off
8.
every single show with the dance your butt off. This totally counts as your workout. So are you ready to discover how to get motivated when you're feeling undermotivated and get your workout on all in less than 15 minutes? Well, good. Let's go get 'em. Let's go get 'em. Let's go get 'em. That's usually when the show theme pops in. But my magic is a little bit off today. It's Monday. It's Monday, so and live, anything can happen. So here you go. All right, let's try that again. Let's go get them. There we go. Welcome back. And if you were expecting perfection in today's show, then you're going to be sorely disappointed because we don't do that here. This is about constant and never ending improvement because that is the best that I can promise you. Is that I'm going to learn from my mistakes, I'm going to try to get better as I go. But if you were expecting perfection, you might want to try another show because that ain't me. All right, why don't we just get into it? As always, we're kicking off this show with the dance your butt off. This totally counts as your workout. And today's track comes to us from Hallman. Hallman is a brand new artist for this show. We haven't played Hallman before. I'm not sure. I was going to say him because it's Hallman, but I'm not sure that this is a man. It could be a woman, or it could be a group, or it could be, I don't know. Yeah, it's got to be one of those things, right? So it's one of those things, but I'm not sure which it is. So we're just gonna, the Hallman, the band. This track is called "Tired of Waiting," and I can definitely relate to that feeling. Plus, this track is supreme. So let's do this. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, what is this all about? What is the dance your butt off? This totally counts as your workout. Let me explain. It is tough to always get motivated. Speaking of motivation, it's tough to get motivated to work out sometimes. And especially if you haven't been working out for a while, trying to get a workout on for 60 minutes or 30 minutes or even 20 minutes can be a big ask when you're starting from zero. And so the idea behind this is that we're going to build your workout habit up slowly and easily by just working out for the length of one single song. And by workout, what I mean is dance your butt off. What an easy, quick way to hit the easy button on your fitness habit and move on with the rest of your day having already worked out. So you and I are going to work out right now just by dancing our butts off. And Hallman was kind enough to provide the music for this dance. Tired of waiting, which seems oddly appropriate considering how long I've made you wait for this. So without further ado, why don't we get into the countdown? Let's see if it works this time. Are you ready? Let's go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
This one's got a nice little bouncy beat. All right. If you haven't gotten up out of your seat, that's fine. If you're just watching this, wondering what's going on, that's cool too, because all questions shall be answered. But first, let me give you a little step that you can use to get into this. Sometimes dancing comes with a whole host of, I don't know, insecurities. You know, it's tough to actually get up and start moving around, especially if other people are watching. So, to get you started, what I want is for you to just do this little side step. Just find the beat with your feet. You're just gonna step back and forth, just like this. Then when the beat picks up, just like you just did, you wanna throw a little bounce in there. Just let the energy rise naturally. You're gonna feel it wanting to come out. Let it come out. Once you've got that side step and that bounce down, just throw your arms in there. Bring one up at a time. Look at that. Look at that. We got a little dance. We got a little dance going on. Holy smokes. Watch out, John Travolta. All right. If you're just tuning in and you're wondering what this goofball is doing on your screen, bouncing around, this is the dance your butt off. This totally counts as your workout. The idea behind this is just to give you an easy win when it comes to building your workout habit. All you need to do is show up every single day, get up out your seat, and dance with me. And that's your workout. And you do it every single day, then you're starting to build a little workout habit. How awesome would that be? Imagine that this Friday, you've shown up to every single workout that we've done, and you've worked out for 5 days in a row. And it's as easy as dancing with me for the length of one song. How awesome is that? I love it. I love it so much. I'm gonna bounce up and down right now. Just get crazy with it. If you want, you can bounce up and down too. Whatever feels good. There is no wrong way to do this. Wow. Boy, howdy, was that great. What a great track. Thank you, Hallman. Am I saying that right? Hallman. That was the dance your butt off. This totally counts as your workout. That was great. What a great tune. Such good energy. I love it. And I'm going to keep this little title card up just for a hot second while I stealthily change my camera angle and get set up to talk to you about motivation, because it's Motivation Monday. And I think it's a good topic to cover because motivation is it can be really tough to come by. I mean, have you ever experienced a time when you were, super motivated to accomplish your goals? You start out very strong and there's just a whole lot of motivation, and that motivation can come from a number of different places. And if you're like most people, when you did feel that, I bet you didn't really understand necessarily where the motivation was coming from, or how to hold on to it once you had it, or what to do when it started to flag, because motivation has a tendency to do that. It comes and it gets us moving for a hot second, and then it starts to flag, it starts to dissipate, and then you're left without the motivation that you were using to try to accomplish the goal that you are trying to accomplish. If you've been watching the Tiger Forge show at all, you know that we talk about motivation a lot. As a matter of fact, we're unpacking motivation as a theme every single Monday. And if you've heard me talk about motivation before, you know that there's two kinds. There's the extrinsic motivation, which are motivations that come from outside of us. It's the world acting on us and motivating us to do something. And then there's the intrinsic motivations. Those are the motivations that come from inside. And those are the motivations where you do something just for its own sake. You like like the dance that we just did to get the workout on. It is an easy win. So it's an easy way to get your workout on, and it's easy to motivate yourself to just get up and dance for the length of a song, especially if it counts as your workout and you're going to be done with your workout for the rest of the day. So the trouble with motivation is that it's ephemeral. It seems to come and go as it wants to. It has a free will of its own, and sometimes it just abandons us when we need it the most. And there's a lot of reasons why motivation might flag, far too many to even begin to start covering on a 15-minute episode of the Tiger Ford Show. But we don't need to, because I don't believe that motivation is the best way to accomplish your goals. It's just not reliable enough. It's just not stable enough to keep us going through hard times or challenges or life things. When life comes up, it throws these wrenches at us, and it makes it tough to stay motivated to keep working on your fitness goals. So instead of motivation, what I prefer to use is habit. Habits are something that you can do whether you're feeling motivated to do them or not. As a matter of fact, most habits just happen every single day, even when you're not feeling motivated. You might even be feeling motivated not to do it, but you still do it because it's about building a habit. And especially when those habits are small, micro changes, little tiny habits that you start adding into your life slowly and easily, that start to build up over time. The smaller that habit is, the easier it will be to keep it, to keep coming back to it. And then you won't need motivation to drive your program. It isn't reliant on motivation at all. Your success then becomes reliant on just keeping your habit. And that really is the key to success in almost anything, actually, probably anything you are trying to do. It is the key. Just showing up is the win. It really is, because that's where the rubber meets the road. That's where the magic happens. So, if you were wondering how to get yourself motivated to start working out, and I bet you were thinking that because it's Motivation Monday, that's what we were going to be talking about today. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I don't believe that motivation is a good thing to drive a program. It's a good thing to start a program. It's a great place to start. You feel motivated to start working on yourself. I'm all for that. But you can't depend on that motivation to carry you all the way through your program, because it will flag at some point. Your motivation will abandon you at some point. You will be challenged by life. You will be challenged by circumstances. You'll be challenged by a beeping that's happening outside of your gym when you're trying to do a live show on the internet. Challenges happen and motivation will come and go. What is eternal are the habits that you build over time. And if those habits are bringing you closer and closer to your goal every single time you do them, then you're on the right track. Then you're going to start seeing the real magic happen in your life. Speaking of habits, I want to thank you for keeping your habit of watching the Tiger Forge show every day, of showing up, of getting a quick fix that you can use to start changing your life right now, and getting your workout on all in less than 15 minutes. It's it's a big ask to take any of your time. I know how valuable your time is, and I know how little of it you have to give away. So the fact that you are giving me some of your time means a great deal to me. It really does. And it keeps me motivated, not to get too ironic about this, but it does keep me motivated to keep coming back and doing this show over and over and over again, because this is my life's work, giving you the tools, the fixes that you can use to start changing your body, your health, your fitness, changing your life in the ways that you want to. That is what this is all about. So and it doesn't happen unless you show up. It doesn't. It's just me shouting into a void. So when you show, it is the completion of my life's work. You are completing the circle for me, and that means more to me than I would ever be able to express to you on an internet show. So before that beeping starts to drive me so crazy, I need to go do, excuse me, do something about it. I'm gonna just say that that's our show. And until next time, this is the Tiger.